lift, drive, fold. And actually, all things suggest that this bale empty is easier than some of the other square bales. How many do we do? 51 hay bales. Not bad. Let me grab you, set a destination, and go there. The other thing you'll notice is, oh my goodness, there is so much hail damage this year. All our fields have been just appalling. Subsoilers running the headlands. Let's turn off needs ploughing. We're mulching over here somewhere. Yep. So turn needs ploughing back on. So the subsoiler will be doing this field next. We have to wait for him to finish. He's been wandering around all these other fields. Do need the stones picked here. We are generating a lot of big stones which do cause damage. Over here, these fields are all done. This is all done. Oh, these were cotton, soybean. Don't know, but I did mulch them. What are you doing? Oh no, they haven't been mulched yet. Okay, not a problem. So mulching dude has got a lot of fields to mulch. And we have a lot of fields to roll. No, to wrap. So what do I need to do next? Let's go deal with the John Deere harvester. We'll get this cleaned off. Then we'll put it back in the shed. Out of the way. So, cleaned off. Alrighty, so time for one clean harvester. I think this one came up in the sale, so kind of convenient, because I didn't think that the red one would get all of the cotton fields done. This has been running since early morning on October 1, all day October 2, and up until 10 o'clock on October 3 or 9 o'clock on October 3. So all the fields I had assigned to this one, which is basically everything at this north end of the map, that basically took 2.5 days. The case has been running exactly the same, so all day October 1, all day October 2, and is still running October 3. It's a good job this goes flat, because it could be an issue. What I might do is I'll park it over here. That looks fine. I'll just stick it in the corner, out of the way. And if I stop there, I can still get in and out the door, even though I don't. Right, you're done. You're doing, you're sitting, you're waiting for the tractor, the harvester. Okay, let us... Oh, you're done. Where are you? Just coming up to the last stretch. Okay. Send the worker home for a minute. we will shoot this off that way. And we'll find the grain cart. I went the wrong way. Yes. Okay, grain cart. Let's go. I'm also not sure how many headlands that harvester was set up to do. Yeah, good thing here. I don't have to follow the harvester's course. So we'll run round to the ditch by the edge of the road, right about here. And I'm just going to follow alongside the road until we get to where the harvester is. Yeah. Now I could turn left and come back, but actually it's probably a wise idea because I don't think I am going to fit through there with this tractor. But that ditch isn't that bad. That looks relatively flat. So I am liking this tractor. Normally don't, or in the past haven't. I think Farm Sim Physics has improved such that this tractor is not that difficult to drive as it used to be. The problem I find with bendy tractors is if you start straight, you can pull away, not a problem. You stick it in drive, you turn it, and the right-hand wheels at this point are going backwards and the left-hand wheels are going forwards, or, you know, the fields are all going different directions. And if you then try and move away, it says, I don't know which way all the tracks are supposed to be going. That was in the past, and any flexible tractor, so things like the 9R, I just avoided articulated tractors and just went with, you know, the nearest I would get to a big tractor like this would be something like the Zerion, which is a four-wheel drive, four-wheel steer, rigid frame. Much easier. So, somebody needs my attention, as per usual. Okay, help, and let's deal with the annoying person. What? Submit report, block this user, have a nice day, bye. And so that's doing that. I forgot what I was planning next. You're still doing. This tractor, I was going to do this tractor because it's the, well, it's one of the two I have left. I haven't, not using the 6R yet, which has about 203 horsepower. But gonna grab a bale cart. I guess I could have done it with the 6R. 200 horsepower is probably adequate for hauling a bale collector. This is just over 300 horsepower, so it's going to hold things a little better. Anyway, should be seeing the harvester coming on the line shortly. There he is. Wave as we go by. Hello. Oh, this is all my red stuff. No, this isn't all my red stuff. I've also got a little vestrum. So I've got two tiny tractors. They're about 140 yeah, about 140 horsepower is the FS25 and the Vestrum. And they do all the small jobs like round bales, round wrap, tedding, windrowing, mulching, rolling. They're not really much used for anything else, but it keeps the cost down for those specific tasks. We've got the 6R, which is parked just inside here, which typically I use as a fertilization tractor. 200 horsepower. It can quite happily haul a big sprayer or lime spreader. So I'm good with it doing that. I haven't fitted it out with mirror mounted crop sensors, but typically stick the Isaria crop sensor on the front of it whenever we go out with the sprayer. Then two 300 horsepower tractors we've got, we've got this and the New Holland. So technically exactly the same tractor, one in red, one in blue. There may be price differences, but functionally same horsepower, same capabilities. And they do these jobs. They do square baling, they do bale collection. Some of the lighter equipment we have, like weeders and cultivators, usually find them doing that as well. And then the really heavy stuff, we've got a big subsoiler now. We have our seeders are big. Actually, the seeder that does grass and cereals, that can haul behind the New Holland or this case. But the planter, that's huge, and that runs behind the 8RT. Subsoiler behind the 8RT, and carting, used to run it behind the 8R, but that cart really bullies small tractors. I tried it on the we had an 8R that we did a lot of that stuff with, and the grain cart pushed around the 8R. I tried it on the 8RT, and that was even worse. It was just pushed around all over the place. So I got the 9RX, and that is really nice when it comes to hauling that grain cart. So we've got very stable grain collector. I don't think we actually need the horsepower. Actually, we might do. That's a big grain cart, but yeah. But it's the amount of contact you have with the ground on those 4 tracks makes it so much easier to run around with. It's one batch of hay bales. Collector. We run these back to the farm. So a lot of our jobs, a lot of our tasks we run with this case or the New Holland. They fill in very well for a lot of the jobs around the farm, except the fertilization. Which I think the 6R's been doing since we started, almost. And it might have been a sale tractor as well. A lot of the stuff has been. This tractor came with the farm, and I believe we had the ATAR was probably with the farm. And as I said, we got rid of the 8R. I did have a big 6R250, but it was a mod and it had some annoyances, so I got rid of that. Okay, how much hay do we have in the barn? Square hay bales, 8,000 litres, 35. So I need another 15. That's one full trailer. And I might then need... So frequently, if I can raise a full bale trailer, I will take it to town. If I can't, it's whatever's left over after I've collected everything else is just going to go back and sit in the storage. So I'll grab another 14. Another 14 will put us to 49, which is not as many as I want. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've only got 10 left on this field. So we'll grab 4 from the next one. But as I said, I want 50 bales. So it kind of doesn't matter at this point. I will be putting another entire trailer load in the shed. Then we see how much we got left. Okay. Squeak. Oh, we've ended up with an odd-sized bale. Well, that's unfortunate. That'll be a small one that I didn't realise was small or medium. Kind of okay there. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I was saying, oh, the bales, remembering to switch the bale sizes. I bought this baler, it came with, it came preset on medium, which is fine, but I forgot to change it to large, and every other bale on this field has been large except that one. Might throw that one in with the sheeps. Sheeps will like that. Oh, ooh. Oh, I'll get that one later. 4 more. 1, 2. And oh, I missed that one too. Okay. I guess we'll get the one we missed earlier now. 3 and 4. Alright, back to the yard. Who's having issues? Case IH Puma is at 100%. Oh, that would be me. AF11 is at 64%, so that's okay. Case IH Modulo. Is it Modulo? Yeah. Is just bailing, so I don't have to worry anything about what he's doing. Oh, the 8RT's finished, but I need the mulcher done. And the reason I got I've actually got 2 mulcher roller devices. So both the small 140 horse tractors can do mulching if they're not doing anything else. But one of them's waiting to wrap. Unfortunately, wrapping is a manual task. I can't set that up on a worker. So, collect the bales first. Then we can go wrap things. Then I think after we've done the wrapping, after we've done the wrapping, can't do anything with the wrapped bales, but I could start putting lime out on some of the fields. Now, things like this field up to the left of us, I have mulched and subsoiled. This one here, it has rocks to collect. I could put the 6R on a rock picking duty, but I can throw lime on that field. It doesn't absolutely need it, and what that means for us is we're not going to use much lime improving the pH on that field. So it's kind of a low usage thing. It's the grass fields that are kind of a problem. I've only got this field and the one we just collected the hay on that I can lime at the moment, because the rest are all covered in grass bales. And I don't know that putting lime on grass bales is a healthy prospect when you plan on feeding said bales to the cows at a later date. Oh. And the other thing I got done this week, because I didn't work for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is I read some of my back issues of Railway Modeller magazine, which not really back issues. I get one every month, so it goes in a stack. And usually when I have some time off or I go to hospital or something like that, I'll take some, and I'll take a bag with some in it. And I've finally finished December 2024. I'm up to March of 2025 now, so I'm only 15 months behind. Actually, I've done March. Let's do it. So we've got like 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't have 50 in the shed, so I am going to take these and put them in the shed. And then, because I don't have a full load, I'm not taking the rest to town either. Haven't checked the BGA. That would be an interesting idea. Would be. It's okay though. I mean, we've got a lot of time to do things. It's October 3. I've got to get. I want to get the harvesting done by end of October 4. I don't know how long it's going to take our AF11 to run the soybean fields. The rest of the soybean fields are quite small and are down at the other farm where the big cows are. And so the thought there is so I'll be leaving the case harvester probably down there, maybe, kind of, sort of, don't know. And then the plan for now is all of the soybean and cornfields, I'm going to be ploughing and cultivating them. So basically what you end up with is those fields all